everybody, welcome to the Sky Lounge, and this is Cruise Peruse episode number 165 here on a beautiful Monday morning in Las Vegas. Boys and girls, it is springtime. Flowers are blooming. Fans are bitching and moaning in Sportsball because shit is just wrapping up in certain sports balls. Yes, especially that of hockey. Now, boys and girls, if you are familiar with the realm of hockey, you know the fixation and the boner for Ovechkin reaching 700 goals has been very, very prominent. And he finally reached 700 goals this weekend. Congratulations to Alexander Ovechkin on finally becoming the 8th player to hit the 700 goal mark, which is weird to phrase it like that, but considering the fact that there was about a 5 or 6 game goal drought and this insane national media fixation on Ovechkin doing this shit was just, it was nauseating at a certain point. And on top of that, it was nice to witness the Vegas Golden Knights actually snuff him out at home at T-Mobile Arena, winning 3-2. You're welcome, boys and girls. But the world of hockey has given us so much good content over the weekend, and the Ovi story is just one of many. Obviously, every year, boys and girls, we have the Stadium Series January 1st, and next year in 2021, the Minnesota Wild will be hosting the St. Louis Blues at Target Field in Minnesota, 2021. So that should be a great matchup. I mean, moving forward, we don't know what the hell Minnesota is going to be, but obviously St. Louis having the relative core in there still should be a fun time overall. Definitely curious to see what they do in the playoffs, but there you have it, boys and girls. And there are teams right now in the playoff hunt, in the battle for their lives to scrap for points, and two teams that are in this precarious situation that faced each other over the weekend on Saturday was Carolina versus Toronto. Now, boys and girls, you already know where I'm going with the story. David Ayres, an emergency backup goalie, had to sub himself in for the Carolina Hurricanes. Now, let me paint this picture for you. By a good portion of the first period, as far as I can recall, the Carolina Hurricanes were up 3-1 in Toronto. 2 goaltenders for Carolina go down. Reimer and Mrazek both go down. Now, what's left is an emergency backup goalie who is a 42-year-old Zamboni driver for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And he played professionally last time 5 years ago in the Toronto Maple Leafs minor league team system in the Toronto Marlies. So David Ayres, 42-year-old Zamboni driver, backup goalie, goes and be a goalie for the fucking Carolina Hurricanes. He makes 8 saves on 10 shots and officially becomes the first ever emergency backup goalie to win an NHL game. Holy shit! You cannot script this any better. And if you understand the context of what this man has gone through, I mean, obviously watching interviews and learning more about this guy, you just find that this story just gets even better. He had a fucking kidney transplant 15 years ago. Doctors basically told him he's not going to be able to play hockey. He played with the Marlies organization for 8 years, never got an NHL debut, but here he is, emergency situation, gets called up for the opposing team, right? The opposing team. The team that has hired you to be a Zamboni driver and a quote-unquote emergency backup goalie. You got to go against them. And funny enough, he practices against the Toronto Maple Leafs. And he gets the win, 6-3. This story, ladies and gentlemen, was honestly the best fucking thing I saw all weekend. Best fucking thing I saw all weekend. And here's the curious part. Saturday and Sunday, all of my sports ball teams, bar it from the Seattle Seahawks, who don't play right now, all won their games. I actually follow Kentucky basketball for whatever reason. I actually love John Calipari. They won. UNLV won on the road against a ranked team for the first time on the road since 1991. Vegas Golden Knights win back-to-back. Lakers win. Arsenal wins. Dodgers won twice in spring training. So, it's been such a fucking good weekend. But, like, that doesn't matter because the David Ayres story was so brilliant and beautiful. And I got to tell you, man, if David Ayres gets another opportunity for another team, I hope that happens. I really hope that happens, just for the fact that there's a guy who just loves this game, who puts his effort into it, and he finally gets a chance and he shows out and gets a standing O from both sides. I mean, the Carolina Hurricanes love him, and it's just as the hockey guy says on YouTube. If this is a momentum shifter for the Carolina Hurricanes, David Ayres' name is going to be on the Stanley Cup. If the Carolina Hurricanes win the Stanley Cup, which I truly do believe since the beginning of the regular season. I said, dude, Hurricanes versus Colorado Avalanche. Carolina Hurricanes versus the Colorado Avalanche. I have said that since preseason, thinking that is going to be the Stanley Cup final matchup. I really believe that. And if that is the case, and the Carolina Hurricanes win, David Ayres should be fucking crowned the goddamn Conn Smythe winner. All right? Is that crazy? Fuck you. I don't care. I do not care. Just awesome. That is just fucking awesome. And the optics of it was even better. He was actually wearing Toronto Marlies headgear, fucking pants, pads, all that shit. But the fucking jersey was a number 90 Ayres jersey. Holy shit, that was incredible. That was absolutely incredible to watch that. But the NHL is only going to get crazier today, boys and girls. It is Monday, as we have said at the beginning of this episode. The NHL trade deadline is today. Waking up early this morning, I already got ass blast notices from all the sports shit I follow. And, man, there are some crazy trades right now. I'll name you a couple right now. Patrick Marleau to Pittsburgh Penguins. Trocheck to... Oh, God, where the fuck did Trocheck go to? Hell, I completely forget. It's not... No, Florida sent them over to... fuck, I forgot, guys. I'm sorry. Like, Pajot, I know he's moved. Bogosian was a couple days ago. But here's the thing. I expect other big names to be moved, especially in the defenseman department. Tyson Barrie, Kreider. Oh, God. I mean, just imagine a lot of those cats in Ottawa, Montreal. What other teams are there that's bottoming out right now? Probably Minnesota. Minnesota probably looking to move off a couple of pieces, but trade deadline is a weird time, man. I will tell you that. It is a weird time, especially being a Vegas Golden Knights fan. This is our third year, being NHL fans and witnessing trade deadlines. And last year was crazy. I remember the exact moment Mark Stone got traded. I was actually watching NHL Network, and as soon as the news popped up, my buddy, shout out to my brother Ryan, called me up and started talking to Mark Stone, dropping some hockey knowledge on me. And I love my brother Ryan because he fucking drops hockey knowledge on me all the time. He's played hockey before and gives me a lot of perspective and insight. And this is the guy who flat out told me Mark Stone is a goddamn superstar. Watch what the fuck happens, and this team is only going to get better. He hasn't been wrong. And so in this trade deadline for the Vegas Golden Knights this year, I am very, very curious to see what the Vegas Golden Knights will move for. The talks right now, I feel, are emphasized towards defenseman Gustafsson, Tyson Barrie, and I know Kreider is a name that we kind of put out there. But I don't know. I don't know what it is. But something about those names seem nice, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. For the Vegas Golden Knights, you're at top of the Pacific Division, but the points are a wee bit lacking at times. So we need desperate help in the blue line. And for somebody in that fucking organization to realize that, hey, we actually have to start both goaltenders to make them somewhat confident, in games moving forward. Malcolm Subban getting the blame for all this shit doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Like, all right, he's had a couple of bad forms, but you can't fucking blame an entire game on him. All right, like I said, if you blame everything on Malcolm Subban and don't look at that defense, something is really wrong with your hockey eyes. Just saying that right now. But goddamn, boys and girls, the hockey universe has been very generous with this. It has, really has. Just watching all this shit go down, and crazy enough, in tandem, you have the NBA season, the basketball season, right? Only a couple weeks later, but because basketball and hockey are around the same time, you just get a double dose of goodies. And one of the goodies that we were treated to this weekend was Dwayne Wade getting his jersey retired by the Miami Heat. Number 3 is officially retired by the Miami Heat. Congratulations to D Wade. Just an unbelievable career, and shout out to the NBA Twitter online community for making Dwayne Wade's jersey retirement a fucking meme brigade. The fucking Aaron Gordon 9-point shit will never fucking go away this season. And you already had the memes of, Dwayne Wade's jersey getting retired, but it's a number 9. And oh God, just fantastic stuff. And the social media circle and how they handle memes, I love it. I mean, granted, listen, I call out bad memes when I do, because good, memes, the whole thing with memes is very simple. Memes are a screenshot of our society. It's a screenshot of popular culture, right? Of what's currently popular in our culture, hence the word popular culture. But memes are something that really captures the essence of a singular moment that really touches us, all of us, in a universal way, emotionally, psychologically, and all that shit, right? Universally good memes, they speak beyond gender, race, class standings, all this shit. It's great. It's great stuff, man. And why I'd have to philosophize memes, man? Because motherfuckers simple out shit too much and never really appreciate it. That's fucking why. But what's cool is, boys and girls, what's actually cool is when teams reach, damn near God level, you gotta give them a shout out. You gotta give them some respect. As much as I hated the Golden State Warriors, in their heyday, just a couple of years ago, they were incredible. They were absolutely incredible. That 73-win season, I just could not comprehend what the fuck was going on. Thinking, this team is this good? Holy shit. But times move on, boys and girls. Times move on. Better teams pop out. And ladies and gentlemen, the Milwaukee Bucks break NBA record by being the fastest team to clinch a playoff spot on February 23rd with, 56 games. 56 games played. They are the fastest team to clinch a playoff spot. The first actually being the Golden State Warriors in 2016-2017, capping it in 57 games, February 25th. So the Bucks are doing some insane shit this season on the backs of Giannis Antetokounmpo just reaching that next level. Here's the story with Giannis that I want to... Fucking piece of shit. Are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna fucking get this goddamn horn, you fucking sack of shit. You fucking kidding me with that fucking shit, dude? You gotta be fucking kidding me with that fucking shit. You fucking asshole. Fucking goddamn prick. Alright, no. You're getting that horn. Fucking piece of shit, you goddamn cocksucker, you fucking old cunt. Jesus fucking Christ. Fucking asshole tries to go on the fucking left lane, almost turns left, and then fucking comes back in. Fucking goddamn piece of shit. Go fuck yourself, you fucking idiot. Fucking kidding me. Fucking kidding me right now. Holy fuck. I'll get on this goddamn cunt, I swear to God. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. With all that rage aside, boys and girls, yes, Giannis is, oh God, I just lost my train of thought. Let me just put a side rant real quick. Don't drive like a fucking asshole, kids. Don't drive like a fucking asshole. If you are taking a fucking left turn and you have to get on the other fucking lane immediately, watch for other fucking cars. Holy fucking shit. I actually really want to write out the word cunt and then just show it right to that fucking fat piece of shit. I don't even think she's fat. She's just a dumb fucking cunt who can't fucking drive because you're an old piece of shit. God damn, man. That's ageism. Shut the fuck up. You know, the reality is older people can't actually drive all that well because of their fucking reaction time and how pathetic it is. Alright, you fucking cunt. I am coming after you. I swear to God, dude. Shit like this is why I just get road rage all the goddamn time. And my fucking mirrors are fucked up. God damn it. Ah! Glad I got that out of the way. Let me get back on topic with Giannis Antetokounmpo. God, I'm like losing my voice all throughout this weekend because the hype has been unreal. But, boys and girls, whew, let's talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo. Okay. Giannis Antetokounmpo's journey has been the journey of Son Gohan. Reason why. This guy coming into the league, relatively no expectations. Scrawny ass kid, nobody gives a hoot. Guy's just fucking gangly as shit. Hanging around. Years later, through training, the perseverance, through just god-awful levels of shit from the Bucks, has risen Giannis up to this unbelievable level of Super Saiyan. And that was that MVP season. That was that MVP season, Super Saiyan. You know what this regular season is right now for Giannis? It is a motherfucking hyperbolic time chamber in the Cell Saga. For all you non-otakus out there who don't know what the fuck I'm talking about with Dragon Ball Z, first of all, what kind of fucking childhood did you have? Did you get fucking molested or something? And second of all, Gohan getting in the hyperbolic time chamber, which is a room that manipulates time to the point where one day out in real life is 365 days in the hyperbolic time chamber. Gohan continually trains to the point where he exceeds the strongest person in the universe at that time, and his dad. And Gohan steps it up so big that he actually becomes the main character who kills the baddie at the end of the series in Cell. Now, Gohan's journey has that finality to it, and we love it. But obviously, NBA stars, there's no finality. It's until you retire. But Giannis, his ceiling is limitless right now. It's unbelievable how much this dude's game has gotten better. How much evolved this guy has become. And listen, the fact that Giannis can just drop back and shoot threes now is a terrifying notion. Okay, if you got a guy damn near 7 foot and a fucking over 7 foot wingspan, what the fuck do you think is gonna happen? Dude's gonna fucking ruin your life. Giannis Antetokounmpo is a scary idea as an NBA player. He really is. You know, whenever a couple years ago people said this guy's gonna take over the league one day, I don't think that's an exaggeration anymore. I really don't think that's an exaggeration anymore. Giannis has just become this next level guy in the last season and a half, and what kind of journey will we see from Giannis? Will we see the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan cell destroying Giannis, or will we be settled into Saiyaman mediocre Giannis? We don't know. We don't know. But the trajectory is really good right now. I mean, he's on his way to just becoming an absolute fucking animal. And I love it. I love everything about how Giannis is taking care of himself, handling his business, and just being a team leader. And in the midst of that, boys and girls, in the midst of all of that, there's a small contingency of, NBA fans that think, oh, Giannis is coming to my team. Insert team name here. I think they're coming to my team. And I see it a lot with Lakers, Warriors, Knicks fans, like every motherfucking fan base you can imagine, with just the most toxic fans out there. But I got a feeling with Giannis's personality, how he handles himself, if he wins a championship in Milwaukee, he stays. He stays. He's not going. He's not going anywhere. Now, this is another huge if the Milwaukee Bucks continually fuck up and just maybe reach one final or reach every fucking final and don't win, Giannis is gone. At that point, Giannis is gone, and it's really left up to who he wants and where he wants to play for. Personally, of course, I would love it if he came to the Lakers, but the reality is we don't know what the hell's going to happen. I think his contract runs out, 2021 or 2022? So everyone is just going to be salivating at possibly getting him. And who the hell knows? Who the hell knows? We might see the rise of the Golden State Warriors fuckboys again, which, Jesus Christ, that was a disaster all on its own for 5 years. But, hey, I'll tell you what, Lakers fans stretch that out in decades, because we actually win things for long periods of time. But boys and girls, when we talk about winning, we're going to talk about the XFL. And I'm not going to lie to you, boys and girls, I missed 2 of the games this weekend, and it was the Seattle game when they took on the Dallas Renegades, and also the DC Defenders and the LA Wildcats. I missed a good chunk of those games. And I'll tell you what, the Seattle Dragons, the team that I chose, unfortunately loses 24-12 at home in a very close game, but it just kind of left them. Couldn't stop on defense, and Dallas just stomps on them a little bit. And it's unfortunate for Jim Zorn, who it looked like he got his shit together with the squad, last week, but that home field advantage did not help in that game on Saturday. Now, same time, you have the DC Defenders taking the LA Wildcats last night on Sunday, and man, oh man, quite a thing for the DC Defenders to plop out like that. They were 2-0 coming in, one of the heavy favorites in this game, in this fucking league, really, to win it all. And they go out there and completely lay an egg. Cardale Jones with 4 interceptions, I believe. And the LA Wildcats just completely battered the DC Defenders, 29-9. And boys and girls, that wasn't the only blowout. And on Sunday morning, you had the New York Guardians taking on the St. Louis Battlehawks in a game where the Battlehawks win 29-9. And the Guardians still trotted out Matt McGloin as starting QB, which, just woof. Why would you do that? He has basically lost the level of respect and command of that locker room, and you still trot him out there. And you saw New York just kind of stringing along quarterbacks, at least 2-3 of them, and nothing working for them. Battlehawks just absolutely dominant on the defensive front, showing themselves out. And just an all-around brilliant performance by St. Louis to get themselves in a great position in the league. And finally, the one game on Saturday that I got to watch in most of its entirety is the Houston Roughnecks, who took on the Tampa Bay Vipers in a very, very, very close game relative to what we expected from Tampa. Tampa Bay has been arguably one of the worst fucking teams in the XFL, but they came out on Saturday and showed up a little bit. You know, Houston Roughnecks got a little bit nervous, and you know, I love this 3-point conversion system that the XFL's got, and the fact that the Houston Roughnecks got some balls to fucking go for it is brilliant. It is. And their quarterback in PJ Walker, one of the best in the XFL, just doing it right, doing it well. And Houston wins 34-27, very close game, where with 2 minutes left, the Tampa Bay Vipers Cornelius, QB, throws an interception and more or less gives the win right to Houston. Not a unfamiliar territory, is it, Houston fans? Getting those unwarranted wins, right? Yeah, we're going to talk about the Ayres a little bit today. As you know, boys and girls, spring training has officially started in Arizona and in Florida. And there are fans of opposing teams who go to spring training, namely Astros games, and pull out signs that said asterisks. And team security confiscated that sign. Major League Baseball is a fucking joke. It's a fucking joke. You think steroid is the worst fucking thing in the world, but this sign stealing shit, it's all part of the game, right? It's all part of the game! To all you dipshit Houston fans saying that shit out there, alright, I really want you to think about this. You're a student. You take an exam. If you get an A on the exam, you will go to an Ivy League school of your choice. Harvard, Yale, Stanford, you fucking name it. But you cheat on this test. You pass. But your teacher gets fired for you cheating. And you still get to go to Ivy League. Is that fair? Is that fair? And shout out to Dodgers Nation for bringing up that brilliant analogy on their podcast. But it seriously paints a picture on the delusional levels of the Houston fans that is unbelievable. Like, they're denying this cheating shit like a fucking cheating scumbag who fucking sticks his dick in another woman, gets caught and says, honey, it wasn't me. I didn't do it. Houston Astros, you fuckers are basically that cockboy who fucking shoves his dick into another fucking person and denies vehemently that he's not cheating. Go fuck yourselves. Again, that entire Asterisk organization deserves to be burned to the fucking ground. It's hilarious how much you fucking defend this goddamn team. But that 2017 will always have an asterisk. You fucking fans will always be the scumbags of the earth. And gonna say some real savage shit, but it's not a surprise that there's so many fucking hurricanes down there in fucking Houston. Maybe if there is a God, he's basically saying, you fucking idiots deserve this shit. Kind of cruel, right? Yeah. That's just how shit is sometimes. God, I'm gonna get a lot of fuck. I don't really give a fuck. Because that's how shit goes sometimes, boys and girls. And go fuck yourself. Houston, get fucked. I'm gonna leave the salt there, boys and girls. Follow me at the Sky Lounge and all the links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe for more daily contents. Fuck off.